Yes. It's that time. Now, you probably already read the title of this video, and you've already seen the thumbnail. And the thing of it is that this is going to be a weird video for me to make, because normally I'm of a certain opinion. Now, if you don't know what we're talking about here, I usually tell people that weapon banners are a scam. And 9 times out of 10, they truly are. And I say this because of the fact that I feel having to go through pity 3 times to even get the weapon that you want is ridiculous. I don't even think that weapon banners should be separate, to be quite honest with you. I think that weapon banner should be a part of the main banner. And the reason being could be a discussion for another video. But the problem with this one is that I don't know if the weapon banner truly is a scam. And we're going to go into the details here in just a moment, but what is going on, my dudes? Sasha here, back again with another Genshin Impact video. And today, if you guys like the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified when the next Genshin Impact video comes out. And as always, leave a comment on what you think about today's video. But without any further delay, let's go ahead, get right into it. Now, as you can see, we do have the weapon banner details because, again, Hoyoverse had an oopsie. Long time ago when 3.4 first came out, they released the banner details of both parts, which is really, like, you know, crazy that they did that. So we kind of already had, like, you know, an understanding of what was going on. But what concerned me the most was these weapon banners. Now, again, we already knew the headliners for part 2, so we already kind of knew the 5-star weapon. But I will say that I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this weapon banner in general. Now, let me go ahead and get right into it, right? Now, let's talk about these 4-stars really quick. You have Rust. Rust is pretty good on a couple of bow characters in general, so I can't really be too mad about it. So there's that. You got the Favonius Sword, you got the Lithic Blade, you got Dragon's Bane, and I believe that's Favonius Codex, which all these weapons are good in their own right. These 4-stars are usually not too bad, especially as featured. Now, my thing is that you don't summon on these banners for the 4-star weapons. You absolutely don't. So I'm going to go ahead and be like, no. But at the same time, these weapons are not bad. Especially as a 4-star lineup, definitely not bad. Now, granted, you could get other 4-star weapons in this, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the Lithic Blade, or not Lithic, we're talking about Staff of Homa, and we're talking about Aqua Simulacra. Now, the reason why both of these weapons are really good, right? And I'm pulling up some stuff really quick as we're talking about this, so be prepared. The reason why both of these are really good is, one, they have high crit damage substats. And that's really cool in of itself because the fact that most of your DPS builds are gonna need that crit damage. Absolutely 100%. Now, Aqua Simulacra has a lot more crit damage than Staff of Homa. I believe Staff of Homa, from what I saw at best, is a 66.2 because I have it like fully maxed out. Yeah, it's a 66.2, and then Aqua Simulacra is an 88.2. So, or sorry, Staff of Homa is a 66.15 at max. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the abilities really quick, right? If you have, like, I'm gonna base this off of R0. You don't have more than 1 copy of this weapon because I surely don't. Staff of Homa, and HP is increased by 20%. Additionally, provides an attack bonus based on 0.8 of the wielder's max HP. When the wielder's HP is less than 50%, the attack bonus is increased by an additional 1% of max HP. Now, this weapon was made for Hu Tao. We already know this. That's why it's on this banner. But this weapon does work out for a lot of other units because of its high crit damage. Now, think of it like this. High HP users that are polearm users, which there's I think two or three. I think it was Hu Tao. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's just Hu Tao so far. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm having a blank. But the fact that this works so well with Hu Tao's like passives in general just makes this weapon so good. And again, high crit damage percentage, fantastic. And I say a lot of times for certain weapons that they're the Staff of Homa of their respective thing, but you know, the 66.15 isn't as high anymore, but it's still fantastic. It's still really good. It's in my opinion, still one of the best pole arms in the game. Now, let's go ahead and switch to Aqua Simulacra here. Aqua Simulacra is also an HP based weapon. HP is increased by 60%. When there are opponents nearby, the damage dealt by the wielder of this weapon is increased by 20%. This will take effect whether the character is on the field or not. That is crucial because when you can do 20% extra damage without having your character on the field, that's perfect. And that is why I also say that Yelan is an off-field DPS because of this ability. Now, people can argue and say that Aqua Simulacra isn't that great. I disagree because Aqua Simulacra has become one of the best weapons for a lot of characters. Because of its high crit damage, because of its ability to give a 20% boost in damage on and off the field. It's just, Aqua Simulacra is built different. And same with Staff of Homa. I find it funny that the two HP based weapons are on the same banner. Not only that, but the two weapons are for 2 5-stars that are incredibly powerful and popular. Hu Tao has been one of the most popular characters in Genshin Impact for the longest time. You can't say otherwise. I'm sorry if you say otherwise, you're wrong. Hu Tao has such a massive following, including me. I love Hu Tao. I think Hu Tao's fantastic. And Yelan, especially when she came out, everybody was making the memes of armpit sniffers and all this other stuff. But you can't deny her appeal. Like, she appeals to a big audience. And it's not just because of, you know, her looks and all that. It's mainly because of that. But it's the fact that both of these weapons are so good as well. Like, it's tough, man. And this is why I wanted to make this video, is because I think this is truly the first weapon banner I might tell you to summon. I might just say it, because both of these weapons are so good and can be universally used on so many characters that I would be hard pressed to say no. Like, I honestly think that this is the first time the weapon banner has looked so good, and I think it's more than worth your Primo Gems to summon on these banners. Now again, the 4-stars, when you're summoning on a weapon banner, you shouldn't be worrying about the 4-stars. You shouldn't. Because you get 4-star weapons all the time, to be honest, when you're summoning on characters. Like, you'll get characters, but you'll also get weapons. And honestly, when you have the Wanderlust banner too, you're getting a lot of 4-star weapons there as well. So, should you summon on the weapon banner? Again, first time I'm going to say this, I think you should. If you skipped it, I totally understand, because I still don't like the whole weapon banner type stuff. Like, I don't like the whole 3 pity thing. I don't like the fact that it's separate, but I wouldn't blame you if you summoned on the weapon banner. I wouldn't, because these weapons are so good and so worth your time that you would just be crazy not to. Now, this was a little bit of a shorter video, but I think it's because the content of the video was a little bit different. So if you guys like it, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified of when the next Genshin Impact video comes out. Guys, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to entertain you. We will be back again with another Genshin Impact video later on this week. And as always, we will catch you guys in the next video. Please take care and be safe, y'all.